Hey, what's up, guys? Houston here. Let me ask you, do you bank with Truist Bank? Have you ever heard of their never ever credit check loan? Okay? No credit check loan. Never ever no credit check loan. All right? Well, if you never heard of it, it's called the Truist Cash Reserve Loan. All right? And so, as I said, you can open without a credit check. You can actually get this here. I guess it's like an overdraft protection line of credit or whatever. You can get this here without a credit check. Now, in terms of what are some of the criteria to do this, okay, client must have a Truist checking account. It can't be owned by a trust, a conservatorship, a guardian, all right? And you have to have your checking account open for at least 6 months. And so these are the states that it actually operate in. Truist Bank operates in Alabama, Arkansas, DC, so on, right? So, and of course you have to be a U.S. resident, age of 18 and stuff like that. But the thing about it, this here is a line of credit, and Navy Federal doesn't even offer this. This is something very different. Navy Federal don't even offer this. For us, you getting a loan without a credit check. Now, good thing about this situation, especially if you're banking with them and you have an emergency and you need the money right away, then you definitely want to take a look at this loan. Like I said, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are not even aware of this, all right? And then once you sign into your account, you can actually check your eligibility. Going a step further, did you all know about their other loans? Okay, they have other Truist Ready Now loans as well. Okay, and so these are like your small dollar loans also, and it goes from 100 to 1,000. All right, and so there's a $5 origination fee. Plus, they offer a line of credit as well, an emergency line of credit from 300 up to 70. Okay. So that's the awesome thing about it. Let's look at some of the details about it in reference to what it does. Line of credit to get automatic overdraft protection. All right. But this is the second type of loan that Truist offers for people. All right. Now, here's a question in reference to this here one. Will my loan repayment history be reported to the credit bureau? Yes, we will use your credit report and making a decision on your loan application and payment history will be reported to the credit bureau. Okay, so on this here loan, so remember there's two loans, all right? So when you go in there, make sure that you're doing the right type of loan. If you want a loan with no credit check, you need to let them know, hey, I want the one with no credit check. All right, which is the one we call the Truist Cash Reserve. And then the other one is their Emergency Ready Now loan that goes from the loan is from 100 up to 1,000, but at the same time, their line of credit goes from 300 up to 70. Now, that being said, let's talk about Truist credit cards. Now, with Truist credit cards, you can do a soft pull with the credit cards to be approved on it. And you can use, if they do a hard pull, you can do it with multiple accounts. Now, Truist pulls Equifax. Equifax FICO 8. Okay, so it is a FICO 8 scoring system. All right. Now, for most people, looking at which credit card you should go after, always tell people the best credit card you always want to go after, a credit card that's offering you the longest amount of time without charging you any interest, okay? So this is their future credit card, all right? And it's 15 months, 0% interest, all right, on purchases and balance transfers. So that's the reason that this would be the perfect card, especially if you're trying to position yourself to get out of debt. This is definitely that credit card. Now, they do have this one as well, and this here is 12 months purchases, 0% purchases. But if you want a credit card that you can actually liquidate, then this is the card you want to look at, all right? That being said, if you're trying to start a business and you're looking for a credit card with Truist, then I would say the best credit card for you to look at with Truist with the Truist business, okay? And the reason is, as you can see, it's 12 months on purchases, okay? So that's the reason that I would use this here card, because you're not charging any interest. It's dollar for dollar, all right? So that's the reason I think that this here credit card would definitely be a good situation. Now, for some people, you may be looking at their loans and lines of credit and stuff like that, and they do have small business loans as well, okay? And then you have the one that's up to $50,000 on the business loan. Again, remember, you can get these here loans with a soft pull, okay? Or just locking your credit file. But again, you would have to definitely be a member in order to get access to these type of loans, all right? And this isn't bad. Up to 50, choose your terms. So this is not a bad loan to go after. If you're looking for a loan, this is definitely not a bad. Now my thing is, I can continue to say to you guys, I don't care for loans. I always try to look for banks that offer like a line of credit. So in reference to the line of credit, I guess your best option would be to get the business credit card and liquidate that business credit card, okay? Now, for you guys that don't have a Truist near you and you still need to get a personal loan, then you may want to check out Avant, okay? And the reason is with Avant, because they give you from $2,000 up to $35,000, but you can also check and see if you pre-qualify without a hard pull on your credit. Another thing is that their DTI, their debt to income rate, is 70%, all right? So that's the reason that I would tell you, if the banks can't help you, look at this here lender here, Avant. Because I know a lot of people that were financially struggling. They even had like 700s and banks wouldn't give them a loan and stuff. Like I said, those loans I was talking about with Truist, granted they are small dollar loans, but if you need higher dollar loans and you have, like I said, their minimum is a 580, I think 560, 580 credit score in order for you to get their loan, all right? So if that Truist doesn't work for you, then I would definitely tell you to check out Avant, all right? And if you have any other questions about business credit funding, personal credit funding, click the link in the description. Schedule a one-on-one consultation. Thank you.